We welcome you back to Australia and the beautiful Crown Melbourne. This is the Aussie Millions Cash Game Invitational. Barry Tompkins, Howard Lederer alongside here in Melbourne. Phil Ivey straddling this hand. First action is on Kagawa. He folds. Now Tony G with a 6-deuce offsuit. And he calls.
I really have no explanation for that play. He's up front and he's just limping in with a very weak hand.
Action folding around to John Jawanda. 6-5.
Call or Phil straddle?
And Jawanda will call.
And Alezra has a 6 as well, and he limps in.
Antonius, Jack-10 suited. He'll call. Now Phil Ivey with a King-Queen suited.
Well, looks down at a big hand against these guys. And he's grabbing for some chips here.
Bumps it up to 8,600. Tony G folds, and Jawanda likewise.
And Alezra calls.
What are the chances I wouldn't call after I lost the last hand? That's what I play here.
Antonius also calls, so 3 players to the flop.
Well, Alezra's comment says it all. He's low on chips and low on patience.
And the flop, 10-9-8.
Well, it looks like everyone has caught this flop, but Antonius has it well covered. Actually, he only loses to Ivey's king or a jack, or Alezra's 9 or a 6. And it goes check-check to Ivey. Is he going to bet on the gut shot and the 2 overcards?
Yep.
And he checks. The turn is a deuce of spades.
Wow, that's an interesting card. Antonius and Ivey both have flush draws, but Patrick has top pair and a straight draw.
But action starts on Ellie.
Yes, I'm all in.
And Alezra moves all in for 32,500.
Wow, Alezra getting his short stack in the pot. I can't believe that Patrick can get away from this hand. He has top pair, a straight draw, and a flush draw. It's just a question of whether he's going to raise or not.
Now remember, Phil Ivey also has a flush draw and a gut shot straight draw. And Antonius is going to call.
Well, I can't see Ivey laying this down. It looks like he has a huge draw. He actually is missing a lot of outs. Antonius has him covered, but he's 31% here. He's getting 3-1 to call. I'd expect him to just call here, actually.
Ivey will need any spade or a jack.
Or a king to make the best hand.
Alezra needing either a 6 or a 9, but it can't be a spade. And Ivey does make the call.
We've got a $127,000 pot, and 1 pair is the best hand with 1 to come.
So we come to the river. 3 players. Endless possibilities here. It's a 5 of clubs.
It's a complete blank. Our table leader so far continues with his good run. It goes check, and Patrick picks up a big pot here.
Patrick Antonius with $127,300 in that pot.
Big turn.
Wow.
Well, the chips have been flying tonight. Eli Alezra got off to a great start, but now he's down 100,000. Masakagawa got off to a bad start, but he's gotten even. Well, our big winner tonight, Patrick Antonius, started off well, and his chips just keep growing.
Well, the bad news for Eli Alezra is the good news for Patrick Antonius. He sits atop the heap at 166,800 Australian dollars. 4 players in the black, 4 players in the red. Next week, the Aussie Millions Cash Game Invitational continues. Patrick Antonius in the driver's seat. Others decide to join the race.
How do you always wake up with the hand when I race?
And the Phil Ivey we know finally shows up.
I'm going to start playing some hands now.
And 1 player hits the dream hand.
What are the odds to pop that?
That's next week. Check your local listings for the day and time in your region. That's a wrap for us. For my partner Howard Lederer, I'm Barry Tompkins, and we'll see you next time from Australia's beautiful Crown Melbourne.